This is James with the Simple Prepper. Just want to give you a reminder. I know, it's getting pretty close to Christmas here, but EMP Shield special, Christmas special sale might only go through Christmas Eve. And you can combine that special with any coupon code that you get from an affiliate, such as myself. So now's the time to make even more savings on that. So whatever savings they get you, like $10 off of buying just one, 20 off of two, 30 if you get three or four. You also get $50 off each module for using my coupon code, the Simple Prepper. Like I said, all lower caps, all one word, the Simple Prepper, in the coupon code field if you go directly to the website. You can also find a link to be able to go directly to the website and have it add the coupon code for you automatically in the descriptions below the video. So I just wanted to give you a little quick saving bit. If you plan on getting it, now's the time. It's a good sale that way. You get to combine savings. But with everything going on in, goodness, between Ukraine, Russia, Europe and Russia, and with us adding our forces to help Ukraine with training and our equipment, I only see this possibly escalating. That's with a question mark. Russia's already using 1/3 of their entire budget, a third of it, for military now. And they're planning to go to war. And I don't think media and Europe is helping with almost goading it on. Not sure if they're goading Putin to do it. Yeah, he's the one who invaded Ukraine, but I think with the retaliated strikes against Russia and what they're planning with some of their missiles, they've already loaded one of their main silos, and they do have the hypersonic missile. They can use some of those to get to any part of the globe in about 30 minutes, what I've heard, at least from the Canadian prepper and from what he's heard from others. So you might check out his feed and see the latest videos. He's keeping up with who's doing what, where, from media across the globe as they report it, and from other inside sources he has, and a few people on the ground are probably followers of his. He has close to 900,000 subscribers on his channel. You might check out the Canadian Prepper, see his latest videos, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I know, if you think being here in the United States or in Canada or in Mexico that you're safe from any missiles coming across, sure, we might be able to get to some of those missiles that come to try to get right over our atmosphere in the middle of the country, but they could park two in the upper atmosphere about 300 miles up from about 200 to 400 miles off either coast of our continent and still be able to affect the whole United States, some of Canada and Mexico with EMP blast. So what defense missiles do we have to take out those missiles when they're going straight up from being deployed out in international waters, one on each side of the country? I mean, they could probably sneak something in the Gulf of Mexico, maybe a submarine, and fire one up from there too. So that's my concern. After they go all out with conventional, then they start their full-on cyber attacks. Next, from what most people say, for more strategy with these times, next would be EMP, not necessarily firing nukes onto the ground somewhere in our country. And I don't think Russia's looking to go and invade Europe, but Poland and some of the rest of Europe, Germany and others, they're fearful of it. So they're probably going to antagonize things for bolstering, their defensive stance, or maybe interaction with retaliated strikes from Russia still trying to invade Ukraine. So I think there's a possibility that this may escalate on top of everything else with some of the markets, what's happening with the Fed just trying to help out now instead of the long game and printing more money and then causing a big collapse, economically. Man, all you have to do is park a nuclear weapon that's designed to have the most emitting gamma rays upon its blast. There's ones designed for that, so they don't put out a lot of radiation. They don't put, as other nuclear weapons, for causing mass destruction on ground. But the gamma rays, they'll free up the electrons to cause the EMP towards the Earth if you put it up in the upper atmosphere. And the higher up you go, the more line of sight those gamma rays have to cover the globe. You got the curvature of the Earth. You have to be able to see over that curvature to create EMP effect over a wider area. So going way up in the atmosphere and close to satellite range, boom, and you got a big area it'll cover to cause EMP. And I mean, any of these electronics with these small chips, most of our electronics these days, cars, ECM modules, a lot of your products in the house. What about people that are disabled and rely on electronics? Even my uncle was taking care of my aunt when she was alive with having to do dialysis. So even a dialysis machine has controlling components in it that would be affected in those people that do home dialysis, or even at the blood places where they do that. If they're not protected, you're not going to be able to have those services. A lot of people that are dependent on electronics these days may suffer, may die. I hope the hospitals are prepared, and I hope everything is prepared. I hope everybody can get prepared. I know these things aren't cheap, but that's why if you can take advantage of some savings while you can, please do so. Look at their website, and you'll see the first page on their website shows the Christmas specials. And if you get up to 7 or more modules, it's $50 off per module, plus the coupon code for me. That's another $50 off per module. That would make it $100 off per module. So if you can get a few friends going together with what you need, like I said, the easiest plug and play without having to get an electrician or wait for them is the RV model. Get 2 of them, and you can plug one into one zone of your 110 coming from your 220 into the house breaker, and then find another zone that's a different zone, goes off the other leg, plug it into a wall outlet there. Can't plug it into a GFI outlet. You have to use the standard outlet. The GFI breakered outlet, for some reason, it doesn't work well with. So standard wall outlet plug, and it'll shunt to ground any EMP pulse, and multiple times if needed. In nanoseconds, it shunts to ground. So it's quick. I think it's like under 2, so it's 1 point something nanoseconds. It'll shunt to ground any overvoltage current that is designed for that, which it's designed for. Now lightning, yeah, I'll help with that, but there's so much voltage and current and amperage. Just mega amounts compared to what EMP is. Lightning, it'll shunt to ground lightning, but only one time. It'll probably fry the unit. And they have a $50 replacement fee for that upon lightning strike, but they'll cover $25,000 insurance damage on anything it's plugged into the same system with. It's a good offset. But please think about it and get your order in before Christmas Eve. or the end of Christmas Eve. That's when the end of their Christmas sale is. So please take advantage. And if you can, you know, get with someone else that wants to get them too. If you have friends or family that want to consolidate an order when it's all in on one purchase of a cart at one time with more of them, then that's where you see more savings. So you'll see under bulk savings, up to 7 modules or more would be total $100 off this way per module. So take care.